Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D.
I need to find her and expose anyone who's helping her.
Who is Radcliffe?
He built the framework. He can help get us out. Going down?
I'd cross the universe for you.
There's no way out. Children to help us escape.
I'm afraid there is no escape from this place.
New Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. next Tuesday, 10, 9 Central, ABC.
Welcome to Nerdgasm, everyone. Today we're going to be going over the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, Episode 17 promo. I'm sorry I couldn't get to Episode 16, but there's been like tornado warnings and it's been storming all week and it's just been playing havoc with my internet. So I'm going to try to throw out a few Easter eggs from last week's episode along with this promo, just so you guys get a better breakdown of it. Now, if you saw the last episode, then you know that Hydra is in control inside of the framework, and the head of Hydra here is Ada. Now, Ada's going by the name Madam Hydra, which in the comic books is an actual character. Madam Hydra in the comic books is Viper, who pretty much hates both the Avengers and the X-Men. She doesn't have any real powers, but she is an Olympic-level athlete, and she has tons of dangerous poison weapons. Now, like I said, she doesn't really have any powers, but she's so skilled that she's been able to almost kill X-Men members like Rogue and Storm. And she was also able to take on an entire team of New Mutants, and she presumably had killed Karma. Karma had survived because of the Shadow King, but that's a whole different thing. If you watch Legion, then you know who the Shadow King is. The point I'm getting at here is she's way more badass in the comic books than she is here as Ada. But I do love this whole green theme that they have going on with Ada. It's kind of like a little shout out to Viper. Next, let's look at the name of the high school that Coulson was working at in the last episode. We see here that the high school is called Alexander Pierce High School. And if you guys remember, that's the actual name of the big bad from the Winter Soldier movie. Alexander Pierce was pretending to be S.H.I.E.L.D. He was actually Hydra. I mean, everybody was pretending to be S.H.I.E.L.D. and they were actually Hydra. But he was the big bad that was trying to betray everybody. And also, it says right here, 2014, which is the year that Winter Soldier was made. So clearly, he played a large role in the history that's in the framework and wasn't stopped by anyone this time. And it was apparently so great that they decided to name this propaganda-loving school after him. Last thing from this past episode is that we find out that Daisy is still inhuman here, but she has no powers. And Ward is a double agent. Oh my god, Ward is a double agent. Who saw that coming? I mean, not Ward. Never Ward. You gotta love that even in an alternate reality, a computer-generated reality, he isn't loyal to the people that he works for. I love you, Ward. Don't ever change. But come back next season. We love you. Now on to the promo. As you know from the promo, they're trying to escape and they need Radcliffe to help them out. And Radcliffe clearly tells them in the promo, there's no way out. You can't get out. And I don't think that they know that Ada killed him, and he's pretty much never going to leave that place. But we get to see the ex-non-Inhuman director show up as leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. again. He's even sporting his iconic Patriot suit, or his TV iconic Patriot suit. I doubt that he has the serum in the framework, because if Ada didn't let Skye have her powers here, then I don't see her letting the Patriot have access to that kind of power. She's not just going to have him going around with his freaking pretend inhuman powers just kicking butt. It's definitely going to be an uphill battle for them with no powers. Next, we get this Captain America reference scene when Daisy goes into the elevator at Hydra. If you've seen Winter Soldier, then you know what I'm talking about. When he just gets in there and completely wrecks those Hydra agents in the elevator, he gives them the chance to get out. They don't take it because they're stupid. I don't know if this was a shout out to that scene, seeing as how he was S.H.I.E.L.D. and they were pretending to be S.H.I.E.L.D., but they were really Hydra, and she's pretending to be Hydra, but she's really S.H.I.E.L.D. Either way, it was awesome to see her get her own badass elevator scene. Then we get this heart-kicking moment, and if you blink, you might miss it. Ada gave Mac back his daughter, and that is some messed up stuff right there. How do you mess with Mac like that? How dare she mess with Mac like that? When they get out of there, he is going to lose his freaking mind. And he's going to chop Ada up into little bitty pieces with that shotgun axe. And then he's going to shoot those little bitty pieces. And then he's going to chop that up and shoot that. I mean, just wow. Everyone's going to have their own stuff to deal with after they get out of here. Especially probably Fitz. But Mac is going to have some incredibly messed up stuff. And I hope he doesn't break up with Yo-Yo over this. Like, I really hope that he doesn't tell Yo-Yo, I need some time because they gave me back my daughter. I don't know if they gave him back his wife as well, but that's going to be hard to deal with. Now, I mentioned that Daisy doesn't have her powers, but they did bother to mention last episode that she's still inhuman. And there was this whole thing about them trying to find Terrigens and stuff like that. So it's possible that she might find the Terrigen, because if Terrigen is programmed into the framework, it's possible that it's programmed to still activate her inhuman powers, even if she's just in the framework. And next, we have Fitz telling Ada this line about how I'd cross the universe for you, and that hurt a little bit. That hurt because that is the line that you said to Jemma. That is the line that Jemma owns, and you took it from her. And Jemma's going to beat that robot up right before Mac goes and chops her into little bitty pieces. and then shoots her, and then chops her up again, and then shoots her again. But Jemma's gonna have some words for Ada. That was hard to watch a little bit. And then he's with, oh my god, he's with Ada, and you know Ada doesn't want Fitz to see Jemma because Jemma would probably snap him out, just like Daisy snapped Coulson out. I'm really glad S.H.I.E.L.D. is back, and they're doing a really good job with this LMD arc. I personally am a fan of this, especially with this whole what-if scenario going on right now. Last thing for you guys, if you didn't know, the last episode's title, What If, is also an Easter egg. What If is a series from Marvel that basically gives fans a weird twist to someone's history if something had been just a little bit different. They've done it in the past with Punisher, Spider-Man, Wolverine, a bunch of stuff. And it's always a really good take because it just gives you this whole, oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. That would be amazing if that happened, or that would be horrible if that happened. And it's really good. You guys should check it out if you have a chance to check out any of the What If series. Make sure to catch this next episode, guys, because I doubt that they're going to come out of this unscathed, and I doubt it's going to be anything boring. And I, for one, don't want to miss anything that's going to happen inside of the framework. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the last episode and what you think is going to happen in the next episode. I love you guys for the support, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.